Hey sports bettors, Dave Bartu here with Treestand Totals, where all I talk about is what I'm betting on using the EPA hot sheets for totals in sports for the day. Today is Tuesday, August 22nd? Something like that. It's Tuesday, and there are a bunch of Major League games in the EPA hot sheets. I'm also a data analyst and consultant for EPA Sports. You can find their information patreon.com/EPA Sports, where all they do is sell data. They're not a pick seller, they're a data seller. Basically, they sell some of the data that I work on, and whether it is the NFL, upcoming college basketball, WNBA, NBA, NHL, or Major League Baseball, I have a hand in all of that modeling. But not everybody there agrees with me on how to bet it. So I figure, well, if I'm going to model it, I'm going to bet it. So using the EPA hot sheets I printed out, they're $1 a day for people for your due diligence. Pretty good deal for getting data on every possible game. So I have 14 bets out there. I'm just gonna hit the first 7 on the day. I have a little bit. I got 1.5 units on teams with higher variance, above 0.5. The variance is running about 61%. Below 0.5, it's running about 56%. So one of the things I've never done is I have never unit bet at different levels. It's always been flat. But with Major League Baseball, here we are in August, and an entire season variance over 0.5 running near 60%. I want to take advantage of that. So I'm going to bet more on that for the rest of the season. And on the lower variance one, just go 1 unit, betting less risk on that. So Rays and Rockies, the variance is 0.54. And it is over 8.5. The projection is 9.04. So we're looking at 9 runs in that ball game. So I got 1.5 Dave units on that. Tigers, Cubs, it's under 0.07. Minuscule. It's basically right on top of it. The model's saying 8.93. The line is 9. I'm under 9 with 1 Dave unit, not 1.5. Pirates hosting the Cardinals. We got the Cardinals with 4.5 runs, the Pirates with 6.4, nearly 11 runs combined, 10.94. I am over at 1.5 units. The variance is 1.44. I am over 9.5 Pirates. Cardinals. The Jays, 5.08 runs. The Orioles, 3.71. Orioles are at home today for a total of 8.79. The line is 8. So we got a variance of over 0.5, 0.79. So 150% of a Dave unit over. Nationals, Yankees. Nationals 5.26, Yankees 4.16. Total is 9.42 on an 8.5 line. I am over on that variance, and that is nearly a run. 2 more games I'm going to hit real quick. Dodgers 4.46 at Guardians 3.49. So we got 4.5, 3.5. That is a total almost at 8. The line on that is 8.5. So I am under 8.5 in that ball game. And the last one I'll hit is Mets at the Braves. I got the Mets scoring 3.64 and the Braves at 5.9. That's a total of 9.55. The line on that one opened at 10.5. By the time I got to it just a little bit ago, it's already up to 11. People are really betting that one up. So I'm not sure how I feel about going against the public because really it's just data, right? I don't care which way the public goes, whether I'm with them or not, but feel pretty good about going against the public, at least in that one, especially since I gained a half a run. Now 12 is there to beat me. So I'm under 11, even though it opened at 10.5. That puts the variance at 1.45. That's my favorite area right there. That 1 to 1.5 variance is the strongest one on the season. So those are 7 of my 14 leans on the day within the EPA Sports data. What I'm working on right now for the next probably month or so is I'm going to work on Does using the variance and the different buckets, win totals or win rates in the buckets, does varying your unit bet, even though all those buckets are winners, does varying the unit bet past a flat bet, how does that turn out? And so I'm gonna see, now that we have a pretty big sample size, we've done over 600 major league bets on the year, gonna see where that goes. So as you follow along, that's one of the things I want to do in my videos, is learn with you guys, talk about things that are common knowledge that people say that they do, and really kind of put it to the test. As always though, the number one thing you can do as a sports bettor is freaking track everything. And I'm not talking about just your wins and losses. I'm talking about your wins and losses when you bet the home team, when you bet the road team, when you bet the first half, second half of the game, whatever it is. What was the juice? If you don't know your juice, you are not keeping track of the data, because how do you know when to make a change? And how do you know what to make a change to? And if you do make a change, how do you know if it's better than the last one unless you track everything? So if you need help tracking or just creating a simple spreadsheet, hit me on my text line, 971-217-8419. Text me, hey, Dave, I would like some help tracking my data. Can you help set that up? Because you will become a better sports bettor. You will drop buckets that are losers. You will drop buckets that aren't making you any money. You will make changes, and you will see if those changes are better than your old methodology. But until you keep tracking everything, which, look, all these guys on YouTube, all these guys talking about buy my pick here, buy my pick there, you know what they don't track? They don't track jack shit. They can't tell. All they can tell you is, here's my win-loss record. They can't tell you the juice. They can't tell you the buckets. Can't tell you anything. That is up to you. So start doing that today. And if you don't know where to start, hit me up. I am here to help. This is Dave Bart 2, betting today on Tree Stand Totals. Thank you for joining me.